What's up guys, Erroneous here, back with another Raid Shadow Legends video. I want to talk a bit about the events going on today, and I want to recommend to you what you can do for this Hero's Path. So let's do this. I'm going to hop right in. So I've already started the Hero's Path. It's almost over at this point. Not sure what you are all doing for the Hero's Path, but I want to give you my recommendations and suggestions for this, especially if you did not even go for the SKORID fusion. Because the only good thing about this path is getting the 5-star SKORID fusion soul. So he's a decent damage dealer. He's not like insane. He's a above average damage dealer, slightly above average, I would say. I would rank him in a B or an A minus tier as a damage dealer. However, on my account personally, I didn't want to go for him for the fusion. So as you can see in the background here, I've got a ton of stockpiled Sacreds, 18, Primal saved up, Void saved up, Ancients are being stockpiled for the future fusion or events that are going to be coming up in the future. So for me, it makes absolutely zero sense to go for the SKORID 5-star soul for Hero's Path. However, for you, if you are going for the fusion and you want to actually get a very strong SKORID for Hydra or for other areas of the game, such as the faction wars or general progression for waves, or for arena, and you want to use SKORID because he's one of your, maybe one of 3 top damage dealers for arena or for in general progression in your gameplay, then yes, you could go for the 5-star. However, I will say it is extremely expensive for you to pop all the way down and use your resources, which is summoning champions by shards, to get the 5-star soul here. So it is about 89,800 points because you have to first go down this way. You have to get the little key here in order to unlock the souls for SKORID. Like, you can't even unlock them. You have to unlock the path to get to the souls, which is still so much points here, right? 89,800 just to get the 5-star SKORID soul. All right. There's no additional souls anywhere, where in previous hero paths, there are times where they could have put a 3 or 4-star soul in potentially. But for this guy, there isn't. So that's a little challenging. So you're kind of forced to summon because most players are not going to be popping out 40,000 energy. It's just not possible. I'm free to play. It's not possible. So unless you have years of stockpiled energy or gems, if you have tons and tons and tons of gems, maybe you could do it as a free to play player, but more than likely you're not going to have all that stockpiled resources. So it's going to cost about 40,000 plus energy, right? And then for Sacreds, you're going to want to pull a ton of them. So if I do 89,800, and for Sacreds, I'm pretty sure they're 4,500 each. So if we go, let's go back. I keep on clicking the wrong button here. But if we go here, Sacreds are 4,500 each. Let's divide that by 4,500. You're going to need to pull at least 20 Sacreds. I don't even have enough Sacreds. That's crazy. 20 Sacreds for a 5-star SKORID soul. I mean, you're going to have to weigh your odds on that. Again, is he your top 3 damage dealer on your account? Do you need better Hydra damage? Maybe you can consider going for it. Personally, for my account, I'm not doing it. I don't personally recommend pulling 20 Sacreds when you could miss out on the next fusion, or potentially on a next guaranteed event, or even potentially on a next 1+1 for Sacreds. So yeah, personally, I would just wait. But if you do have the resources stockpiled, if you are a spender, by all means, enjoy the game. Play it how you want to play it. No big deal. We actually really appreciate that, especially if you spend money in the game. It only makes the game better in the future, right? Or at least promotes more content in the game. The options that I recommend for you all, if you didn't go for this fusion, and if you are not planning on going for the 5-star soul, I would recommend 3 different options. So the one option that I'm going to be trying for, at least the bare minimum, is to try to go for the 5-star haste glyph. That's option A. Actually, that's option B, rather. Option A is getting the chaos dust. All right, so if you go down this way, you collect this one, go down here, get the dust here. That is option A for me that you could do. That's going to cost you 9,800 points. Okay, that's from just getting artifacts and accessories. That is possible unless you're farming other areas of the game and you're not farming like spider or dungeons that allow you to get artifacts and accessories. Personally, if you farm spider, hard mode 10, you get really good luck in terms of collecting mythicals or legendary pieces. You're going to get a lot of points fairly quickly. If you're unlucky, then you might not get as many and you might have to hop into your gems storage and potentially get more energy to potentially beat this, right? That's option A. Option B is going to be the 5-star haste glyph, which is what I'm trying to go for, but it's looking like I might not get there. It's a possibility, but it's looking like it's going to be cut close. I've got 1,200 energy over the last day or so. Plus, of course, I saved up my Cursed City energy until today. We've got 7 hours or so left for the Dragon Tournament, which is this one right here. So I'm trying to kill 2 birds with 1 stone. I want a 5-star haste glyph from the Dragon Tournament, and I would love to get these coins as well, these eternal coins. And I would also like to get the 5-star haste glyph from the event. It is possible with 1,300 to get this and potentially get this. This one is going to be cutting it close, possibly not getting it. So I need 8,500. I'm at 1,133. So I need about 7,000. Yeah, 7,400 or so. I don't think I'm going to get there, but we're going to get it close. We might be able to get there because we'll get more energy tomorrow and be good to go. So that would be option B. Option C is going to be going for both. So you're going to be going all the way down, getting the dust, all the way down, getting the haste glyph. That's going to be 19,550 points. I don't really recommend going into summoning champions, but if you have energy, I would recommend going those 2 routes. Obviously, you can get this key and potentially even go a further distance, which is getting this immortal and getting a legendary skill tome, but that would be just an additional 17,000 if you were to go both these paths and then go down here. Or if you were to go just down this path, which is the Chaos Dust, which is option A, just add another 17,000, actually 18,000, which includes the key, if you were to go for option A and then go for the immortal and the legendary skill tome. But again, that may require you to summon champions unless you have a ton of stockpiled resources. Those are my suggestions. Let me know your thoughts and comments down below. What did you decide to do? And if you did pull your shards, what did you end up getting? Did you get anything awesome on your account? Maybe an Athorion? That would be pretty sick. But I am not pulling my shards, and I am definitely not going to be going ham in this event. Just trying to go for the bare minimum. I recommend saving your shards, but if you do want to have fun and pull them and get lucky, by all means do so. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you on a video soon. Take care.